Hello everyone, my name is Ikechidima Roslyn, a trainer student of the Department of Genetics and Biotechnology UNE. So today I'll be presenting on peptide hormone receptor. So this peptide hormone receptor, I'll be explaining the reception, the transduction, and the response stages, and I'll also explain more or also talk more on the disease related to them with the pathways and diagram. So now let's move down to the reception. The first one is the reception, as was said above. The first one is the reception. This reception, peptide hormone, they are water soluble. They cannot pass through the cell membrane. So instead of that, they have to bind to the receptor on the cell surface. So due to their water solubility, they cannot pass through the cell membrane. So instead of that, they had to use the cell surface receptor. So through the cell surface receptor, they can get into the water. Yeah. So the second one is the transduction. Once the binding occurs, the receptor activates the G protein, which then triggers the second messenger, such as the CAMP, IP3, DAG, and calcium ion. For example, CAMP regulates metabolism, while IP3 causes calcium release for muscle contraction. So finally, the response. Second messenger activates the transcription factor, which changes enzyme activity or gene expression. It changes enzyme activities or gene expression. Then this is how the hormone effects are being achieved. All these three stages, this is how the hormone effects are being achieved. Disease related to the peptide hormone. If peptide receptors are defective, then this disease occur. Whereas that is the first disease that can occur is growth hormone receptor defect, which causes Laron syndrome. Laron syndrome is a type of dwarfism. We all know the meaning of dwarf. So it's an example or it's a type of dwarfism. Because what causes this thing is because the body cannot respond to growth hormones. That's what causes dwarfism. Another example is the insulin receptor defect. This prevents glucose uptake, leading to diabetes. The second one is diabetes. The first one is dwarfism or Laron defect. The second one is diabetes mellitus. So in summary of this defect in peptide receptor disrupts hormone signaling. It disrupts hormone signaling and causes serious metabolic and growth disorder. It causes serious metabolic and growth disorder. So let's now say, in conclusion of all we've been talking about peptide receptor. This peptide receptor, it functions through the reception, the transduction, and the response stages. Then defects in this receptor can lead to disease like diabetes mellitus and dwarfism. So I've explained it. Let us say I concluded everything and I made it a easier way and understandable way. The defects can lead to the diseases like the diabetes mellitus and the dwarfism. Thank you so much for your attention.